Look, the market is brutal right now, and no one's gonna sugarcoat it. You're feeling it. The frustration of watching tech giants tank while everyone's screaming bubble or crash, it's maddening. You see the headlines screaming doom and gloom, and your gut tells you something's off. You know these companies have the muscle, the innovation, but the stock price just doesn't reflect that. You're stuck wondering if it's a trap, if it's a death spiral, or if this is the exact moment everyone else got it wrong. That anger, that edge, that's your edge if you use it right. Because right now, some of the biggest players in tech are sitting quietly as hidden bargains, and you have a shot to grab what others won't dare touch. Step 1. Quit listening to the noise. The media, the analysts, they either hype things up or drown you in panic. You need real signals. Look beyond quarterly earnings and the endless talk about growth slowing. The truth is, many giants got punished not because they stopped innovating, but because the market freaked out over short-term risks. That's your chance. The companies that survive the toughest storms, cut costs smartly, and are doubling down on next-level tech. They're going cheap. You want to own those. Not some random small cap with zero track record, but giants who will still own 50% of the market in 5 years. Step 2. Dig into the balance sheets like a hawk. Don't trust the surface numbers. These firms have cash reserves that outstrip many countries' budgets. They can afford to absorb pain. And here's the kicker. Some are buying back shares aggressively when prices are low, basically betting on themselves at a discount. That's insider confidence you want on your side. If you're seeing monster R&D spending and zero hesitation to invest in AI, cloud, or hardware bets, even while profits dip, that's the kind of bet that pays off when the panic ends. Step 3. Watch the leadership moves. If the CEO is publicly sweating bullets or firing off buzzwords, run. But if they're silent in the chaos, heads down, making strategic acquisitions nobody notices yet, that's gold right there. These moves don't explode overnight. They build foundations. You want to be in before the rest figure it out. The few who dare to hold their nerve here reap massive payoffs because everyone else is shying away. Now this is brutal. You have to be ready to lose some short-term ammo. These aren't easy plays. The price dips, the skepticism, you'll deal with it. But if you're here to build real wealth, you don't flinch at temporary pain. You double down. You find the companies that are turning fear into fuel. The ones investing in AI infrastructure, transforming enterprise solutions, expanding their ecosystems quietly while the crowd panics about headlines. That's where the value lives. You want names? Look closer at those who dominate cloud computing, but are temporarily hit by macro worries, or those crushing AI integration that almost nobody talks about because it's still behind the scenes. These giants have the firepower and the runway to explode when the market catches up. Ignore crypto hype or flashy startups burning cash. This is about the titans who built the internet's backbone, now quietly repositioning themselves for the next decade's gold rush. You must stick to this plan like a dog. Cut out the noise, study cash flow, watch leadership, bet on resilience, not hype. This isn't some gamble. It's a calculated war game, and many investors have already bet against you by selling panic. That means less competition and more opportunity, but only if you stay sharp and ruthless. Remember, history isn't kind to those who run with the herd. It rewards those who see through the mess, recognize what's truly valuable, and act when the crowd freezes. The tech giants suffering now? They're not dead. They're regrouping. And if you jump in, you own their comeback. Not tomorrow. Not next month. But for years to come, when everyone else regrets giving up. So get off the sidelines. Pick the ones building for the future with deep pockets and guts. Be patient, be tough, be ready for the ride. This moment won't last, but the profits from understanding it will. It's your move. Don't let hesitation hand the win to someone else. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and open the featured link to learn more.